buenas at magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Muli po ito si Sir Hill Bansuela Jr. mula po sa SDOQC sa Paralang Huira High School. Isa na naman po grade 10 math lesson ang matutungayan natin sa araw na ito. So without further ado, samahan niyo ako ulit at muling tuklasin ang iba't iba pang mga lesson sa ating grade 10 math. Tara! Okay po, so katulad po ng mga una po nating mga math lesson o math video lesson, so sinisimulan po natin ang ating talakayan tungkol po sa mga kung ano ba yung mga matututunan natin sa ating pag-aaral ngayon, no? So our lesson goals are, alright, so first one, to use the arithmetic formula to find the first term, the number of terms, and the common difference of an arithmetic sequence. So, if you could notice po, nung nakaraang lesson natin sa arithmetic sequence, ay nakapag-focus lang tayo doon sa pagkuha ng last term or a sub n or the nth term. So, this time, i-discuss na natin lahat ng element ng formula. What if missing is a sub 1 or the first term? What if n is missing or the number of terms? And d or the common difference. Diba? At least alam natin yung buong formula, di ba? And after doing so, we are going to realize that it would be helpful for us to know how the formula works better in solving problems involving an arithmetic sequence, di ba? Ayun. So masaya kasi na alam natin by heart yung formula, di ba? Hindi lang basta dun sa nakasunod na a sub n equals to a sub 1, etc. etc. So, kailangan alam natin kung ano ibig sabihin ng mga letters na yun. So, what if pinalitan sila ng letters? Matataranta na ba tayo? Diba? So, ganun. Alright. So, sige. Again, this is Sir Hill Bansuela Jr. This is arithmetic sequence mula sa MELC code M10AL-IB-1. Alright. Mula po sa SDOQC at NEHS. Alright. So, again, let's revisit our arithmetic sequence formula. Again, this is denoted by a sub n equals to a sub 1 plus a quantity of n minus 1 times d. Again, your a sub n, where a sub 1 is the first term, a sub n is the nth or the last term, n is the number of terms, and d is our common difference. So, simulan natin. What if the first term or a sub 1 is missing? So, what are we going to do? Ano magiging itsura ng ating solution? So, yan yung gusto nating makita at ipakita today. Ano? So, tara, samahan niyo ako. Okay, so find the first term of the sequence whose 10th term is 19 and whose common difference is 2. Again, so we are looking for the first term. Ano ba siya? Kung ang 10th term ng sequence ay 19 and its common difference is 2. So, let's get all the given. Alright? We have the 10th term. Right? So, napakalinaw. The 10th term is 19. The first term is missing since we are looking for the first term. Find the first term. Alright? We put a question mark. How did we arrive that n is equal to 10? Of course, wala naman ang lumampas sa 10th term. May nasabi pa ba tungkol sa 11, 12, etc.? So, wala na. So, on that note, we consider that the 10th term is our last term. That's why the number of term is 10. Alright? Ganun lang po siya palagi. Alright. And our common difference in this case is 2. Alright? Since all the givens are written na, okay na siya. So, we are now ready to state the pattern or the formula. And we have, again, the last term is equal to the first term plus a quantity of the number of terms minus 1 times the common difference. Now, after stating the formula, we are now ready to plug in all these values or given to the formula. And we will be having just like this. So, here's a sub n or last term is 19. Your first term or a sub 1 will remain a sub 1 since that is the missing term. And since we have the 10th term which is 19, so the number of term is 10, then minus 1, and the common difference is 2. So we will arrive at 19, equals to a sub 1 plus a quantity of 10 minus 1 multiplied by 2. Then, let's simplify those who are in the parentheses. So, you simply bring down 19 and a sub 1. Alright, just like this one. Alright, bring down 19, then equals to a sub 1 plus, simplifying 10 minus 1, that would be 9, then times 2. Again, simplifying 9 and 2, so 9 times 2 is 18. Alright, so we therefore arrive at 19 equals to a sub 1 plus 18. Now, let's isolate a sub 1. How? By adding a negative 18 on both sides of the equation, or simply transfer 18 to the left side. Remember that if we transfer one term from one side to another, we must change the sign. So, from positive into negative 18. So, we will arrive at a sub 1 equals to 19, which is positive, and transferring positive 18 to negative 18. Then we will arrive at 19 minus 18. So 19 minus 18, that is equal to 1. And that is our first term in this particular sequence. Diba? Sobrang cool. Sobrang dali. Diba? Sobrang dali niya. Now, if it happens na medyo nagugulahan kayo, sir, medyo mabilis yata ng konti, you may pause the video, rewind, rewatch, then redo using your pen and paper. Okay? Mathematics is all about practice, 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 and more practice. Okay? Alright. What if the number of terms is missing? This time, n is missing naman. Alright? So, let's deal with that. In a sequence whose first and last terms are 5 and 45. So, find the number of terms if the common difference is 5. Again, just like what we did on our first example, let's find all the given. And since we have the last term, which is 45, so we have a sub n equals 45. And the first term is 5, we have a sub 1 equals to 5. In this case, the number of terms is missing, so therefore question mark, and the common difference is 5. Alright, so we have a sub n equals 45, a sub 1 equals to 5, n is missing, and the common difference is 5. And we are now ready to state the pattern that the last term is always equal to the first term, plus a quantity of the number of terms minus 1 times the common difference. Then, we are going to plug in all these values to the formula. Then, let's simplify. So, it would be look like this. So, you have 45 equals to 5 plus n minus 1 times 5 times 5. So, therefore, we are going to multiply this first before anything else. So, therefore, we arrive at 45 equals to 5 plus 5 times n. We arrive at 5n. 5 times negative 1, that is negative 5. Now, if you could notice, we have an opposites here. Positive 5 minus 5, that is equal to 0. So, therefore, we're going to eliminate 5 and negative 5. So, what is left is 5n on the right and 45 on the left. And our main goal is to isolate n. So, we have to eliminate 5. The question is how? Simple. Divide both sides by 5. So, 5n divided by 5, that is equal to 1. And what is left is n. Then, 45 divided by 5, that is equal to 9. So, therefore, there are 9 terms in this sequence. Diba? Sobrang dali lang, no? So, ganyan lang siya kadali, guys. Kailangan nyo lang sundin yung formula. At kailangan, alam natin yung basic natin sa mathematics. Pati yung mga rule on signs, diba? So, we have to be very careful on that. The properties of equalities as well. We have to relearn and remaster those skills, no? For us to deal with arithmetic sequence smoothly. Alright? Okay. Next problem tayo. What if the common difference is missing? Ito na yung uli, di ba? Last one. What if the common difference D is missing? Okay, in a sequence whose first and last terms are 4 and 40, find the common difference if there are 13 terms in the sequence. Again, our first move is to get all the given. Alright? So we have the last term, which is 40. The first term is 4. The number of terms is 13, and the common difference is missing. Alright? And those are the given. Did you get that? I hope so. Alright, now let's take the pattern. We have the last term equals the first term plus a quantity of the number of terms minus 1 times the common difference. Then let's plug in all the given to the formula. Then we will arrive on this. So we have 40 equals to 4. Then n is 13 minus 1, and the common difference d will remain d since it is missing for a while. Just for a while. Then let's simplify. 13 minus 1, that is 12d. Alright? Then transferring 4 to the left side. Remember that when we transfer one term from one side to another, we have to change its sign. So from positive 4 into negative 4. Take note. Then 40 minus 4 equals to 36. That is equal to 12d. Again, we are now ready to isolate d by dividing both sides by 12. Alright, so 12 divided by 12, that is equal to 1. Then 1 times d is d. Then 36 divided by 12, that is 3. So therefore, the common difference in this case is 3. Diba? Sobrang dali lang guys nito. So again, kapag medyo mabilis or medyo hindi natin naintindihan, pause, rewind, rewatch, then rework using your pen and paper. Alright? Ganun lang lagi sa math. Okay? So, on this case, it's your turn naman to solve problems. Again, bibigyan ko kayo ng 3 to 5 minutes to solve each problem, guys. Pause the video while getting the problem. Then, after 3 to 5 minutes, play it again para makita ninyo yung sagot. Okay? So, let's begin. Question number 5. The 16th term of an arithmetic sequence is 48. If the common difference is 3, find the first term. Again, pause the video for 5 minutes, then play. Alright, and the first term on that sequence is 3. Did you get that? Alright, congratulations guys. Sabi sa inyo, kayang-kaya natin yan. Alright, so let's proceed on our next problem. In a sequence whose first and last terms are 5 and 210, find the number of terms if the common difference is 5. Again, pause the video for 5 minutes, then play. And the number of terms are 42. There are 42 terms on that sequence. Diba? Sobrang dami nila, no? Ayan. So, I hope you got that, guys. So, there are 42. So, final problem natin, guys. In the sequence whose first and last terms are 12 and 68. Find the common difference if there are 15 terms. Again, let's find the common difference. Again, pause the video for 5 minutes, then play for you to get the answer. And the common difference on that sequence, guys, is 4. I hope you got all 3 problems correct. For those who do not, again, wag tayo malungkot. You can always rewind this video, then rewatch, resolve, use your pen and paper, then please master the skill, okay? Wag tayong titigil hanggat hindi natin ma-master ang skill. Mathematics is a pen and paper skill. Hindi ito katulad ng ibang subject na you just watch then you learn immediately. So, hindi lahat ganon, no? So, pen and paper will do the magic. Alright? Okay. And so, guys, again, this is your math guru from New Era High School, Sir Gil Banzuela Jr. Until our next math kwentuhan, na nagsasabing keep safe, ingat tayong lahat, at hanggang susunod na ating mga math videos. Hanggang sa muli.